Today we're going to be talking about percussion kits and what to expect in beginning percussion class. Stick around to find out. Hi everybody, my name is Andrew and today we're going to be talking about percussion kits, which you can find at alamomusic.com. And please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, and just in case you want to see any more of the content we're going to be putting out later. So in the subject of percussion and getting into it, congratulations, you've been chosen to play the drums. Basically the backline of any orchestra, any rock band, jazz band, anything you want, but it starts very small. And to help you with that, these band programs look into how you react to playing rhythms and everything and see how well you stay on the beat. And it turns out that you're actually pretty good at it, so congrats. With that being said, there are a number of supplies to get. Things ranging from sticks to drums to xylophones, marimbas, mallets even. And we're going to be basically going over all of that and the process up to that point. Now, when it comes to basically what to get, a lot of this is a big range of supplies. If you go online, you'll see hundreds, if not thousands, of variable sticks, mallets, percussion items, drums, and everything like that. But when it comes to 6th grade, no one wants it to be hard for you at the beginning, right? So the band directors, or what they're going to recommend, is these things called percussion kits. Percussion kits are basically these items that come in a rolling dolly bag. It includes a bell xylophone kit. It comes with a pair of sticks, a pair of mallets, a drum pad, much to the pleasure of the parents, and a stand for the item. It also comes with a very wide range of pockets and everything to keep other supplies as well, but we'll get into that in a second. These items are all extremely valuable because the 6th grade percussion class experience is very different from anything in, say, woodwind class or brass class. And what I mean to say that is you're going to be learning a ton of different instruments, not just the drums, because when it comes down to learning all these different instruments, the one thing that stays the same is when you hit it and how you hit it. Now, when it comes to that, there are a ton of different classes that you'll go through, and you'll also be using a wide range of equipment from the school as well. But there's no way to take a 500-pound timpani drum and bring it home to practice. So this kit basically serves to give you the way to play those at home, much to the dismay of the parent. You can get these items at any music shop. I highly recommend coming over to Alamo Music, especially at our website. We have them on per purchase. We have them for financing. We also have a rental program that can work with you, and you can use that to purchase it at the end. Tons of different ways to get it. There are tons of brands that go into this as well. Yamaha, of course. You have Innovative Percussion. Vic Firth is a huge one as well. Mapex is one of my personal favorites. But there's a wide range of these, and most band directors are going to ask you to get very particular units from particular brands because everyone kind of puts in different qualities or different styles of these instruments. For example, Vic Firth has the V8806 model that comes with the standard bell kit, the metal one that you see on the pictures for the letter X for xylophone. But you can also go with the Ludwig Musser brand, which will come with pretty much a marimba-style xylophone made of wood. So there's tons of different variables. Always consult with your band director and see the supply sheet before coming into the store, or we're looking online, because they're going to be very much expecting what they ask for. Now, as far as what else there is to it, once you go through 6th grade and everything like that, you're going to be looking into getting a lot of different sticks and mallets. And I will say that the upfront cost, while it is much cheaper than your saxophones or your trumpets, trombones, and everything like that in comparison to the school program, the long range, the going forward after 6th grade, you're going to be spending a minute. Mallets and sticks come in tons of different sizes. When it comes to drumsticks and playing snare drum, there's different styles. You can get some in the classical snare style, which you'll play in like wind ensemble or in orchestra programs. But if you go into marching band, you'll get much larger sticks. These sticks range anywhere from like $9 to like $15, depending on which ones you get and where you get them. But there's tons of different styles, so always consult with your band director again getting them. On the mallet side of it, these are also things that you need to put into perspective, is that when you hit something, it sounds different than when you hit it with something of a different weight, depending on where that weight is, what kind of wood is made of it, what kind of yarn or metal or plastic or rubber, all kinds of variables in this, and there's tons of different brands to look into. One of definitely the most famous ones is Vic Firth is a great brand when it comes to this, very consistent across their products, as well as Innovative Percussion. I recommend those two the most, and then experiment on your own as far as what sounds. Most of the time when it goes into the other years in middle school, like 7th and 8th grade, there will be a supply sheet telling you what kind of mallets to get, because the orchestra or the band director, when it comes to like symphonies or wind ensembles, they'll usually have a wide range of music they want to play, but they want very particular sounds and sound qualities when you're hitting these instruments. So when it comes to that, I highly recommend abiding by that for the most part. Then you're going to get into high school. That whole experience is completely different in that regard, because once you get into high school, there is this thing called marching band. You're going to go out and play maybe on the drum line, playing snare drum or the tenor drum, or what we also call the quads, where you have 4 or 5 with a center drum up front, or the bass drum, all of which take different sticks and different mallets, depending on what you do. Or you can play in the pit up front in the football field, and that can have its own range of instruments that you need to play. All of this to say that the percussion experience is very unique in respect to everything else. So whether or not you are wanting to become a great drummer or you want to become the greatest like gong player to ever live, there's tons of different ways to go about it and tons of different items to look into and experiment with, which you can do in storefronts or online through our website. And one of the coolest things about being in high school, as well as in conjunction with marching band, is definitely the wider range of different percussion opportunities that you'll have. You'll be able to go into jazz band, play stuff like, you know, Buddy Rich, if you've ever seen Whiplash, right? You'll be able to go into wind ensembles or orchestras where you play timpanis, or the chimes where you have, you know, Christmas bells and everything like that. There's tons of different opportunities in these programs. And when it comes to these opportunities, you're going to need these items and different perspectives on this music, basically, to really realize what the arrangers and to play along with everyone that you're going to be playing along with, and make it sound great. Now, as far as anything else goes, the one thing I do want to kind of bring into perspective as far as getting these items is that there's just a lot out there. So I highly recommend, again, talking to band directors. Usually at these programs, there's going to be a percussion specialist, especially when it comes to marching band. A lot of these guys come together with a lot of corps experience, like drum corps experience. There's usually a band director that has been through the percussion gauntlet when it comes to college and everything. All of that kind of stuff can all be given advice from them, and they'll give you, say, model numbers or even just what kind of material to get when it comes to percussion class. But the most important part is just to have fun with it at the end of the day, because there's so much to do and so much to get and so much to understand. It's just taking it one day at a time is definitely the best way to approach this kind of thing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming out. Please, again, visit us at alamomusic.com. We have all of these items up for purchase on our website. We have different opportunities to purchase them. And please, again, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, see what you can do for us. We'd love to see you in the next videos. Leave a comment if you were a percussion student or what your experience in band was. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.